June 20, 2025 Juba City. Eminent South Sudanese economist Dr. Kimo Adiebo Aban contends that if the government of South Sudan wants to fix the economy, it must first and fast deal with the political instability and insecurity debilitating the country. He argues that no matter what the central bank does to address the economic crisis, if political instability and insecurity remain unresolved, nothing will change. In an exclusive interview with Radio Tamazuj, Dr. Adiebo also criticizes the frequent firing and appointment of finance ministers and Bank of South Sudan boss governors, stating that it leaves little time for these officials to plan and implement policies, thereby fueling corruption. He argues that political interference in financial institutions deepens the economic crisis and that top officials must have fixed terms and contracts. Below are edited excerpts. Question: what does it imply to the layman when the government of South Sudan says the country is facing a cash shortage? This is what happened around 2012. On the other hand, it can happen due to the relationship between the central bank and commercial banks because the latter are required by the former to keep a certain portion of depositors' money with the central bank. So, sometimes, the commercial banks run into some kind of pressure from depositors who are asking for huge amounts of money, and the bank might not have sufficient funds. The only resort is for the commercial banks to go to the central bank to get money to meet their obligations towards their depositors. What may happen is that some commercial banks may go to the central bank to get cash, and they are told there are insufficient funds. So, this is a crisis and it becomes a cycle. So, you need to give customers assurance that they can deposit their money and withdraw it when they need it. Also, assurances should be given to the commercial banks that they can give money to the central bank and get it when they need it. The same applies to the other operators in the economy, like foreign businesses and international organizations. They should be assured that they can access their money when they need it. Question: are you saying the primary reason is that the public lost trust in banks? The central bank deals with many institutions, and I have interacted with the different governors, and they might have requests from commercial banks that need money, the money which was originally theirs, because the depositors' money was taken to the central bank. At the same time, the central bank receives, under pressure, a request for money from government institutions. Now, because most of the governors are interested in keeping their positions, they always give priority to meeting the demands of the government institutions. So, when the commercial banks come, they find that there is no money.
Mala madidian liang kadel tilada tet katadun kel kane. Rajamgo nebne kwenyen tama mandan to South Sudan katandam rep yo South Sudan rep korodian gaja dollar kana. Puanutin kona larabana rewika South Sudan. Ngay kona no rewika South Sudan chai sanchin kawin cha sanchin is yang la US la economic de la yara. La yukun la kaja ko bikana yu de telot ke bi goidian boping. Bagaling ke babacham yu to kon la USA $10 dollar. Antam rewika South Sudan chirek mudi cheto along ka kwi yu ne katandang rep euro den ke jani siang. Ngay kon antam renin tapai watane chi korkel dollar chaw ka yu tikur kinu to kurbara with dendich manu me chomne kinu to kurbada kantama. Namone jaga ne dial in chiang rewi ke ari dial in chiang ke juwe dial jawa ko bishandian babai ko ta yun ko chi yu chi ro de rebelong netin wan cha yu to cha ke cha chiang ra ka bulong akan. Amu e jojo to bine dial bike talong ko ba micham kana bikana kok bine net made net ne dial bige pot jewit ke bramoro gurgam donga wotekten ke mda kon wujokten. Ke kujamo katan dong reb yore rodian kejan chi un michale Dr. Kimo Adiebo and wudamo Economist jantarai kacharai ladano ko de economic South Sudan ke data yona kulagwa ka South Sudan men goron de lat kenyam o de political ke politician dial de karo de ralaka misi karo de ralaka data yona boda kulagwa cha economic chabur ralaka ke yo teganya kete politician tin kuyoli jaga dia kan karalaga goro ba ko ala politician eka ke bata tan cha kwanke ke tan le ka ba kon wi ni agwa bitayon ba kologwa misi jana no ki economy ke bulwing ping ke ti yo chi garo dem bi ping ba kon garalat ke politician da kon yer yo ko sa Sudan kan ba kon waitane a bitayon ba kologwa ngai kon no Kuara da kapad dungas William ni Dr. Benjamin Budmel. Ajaram la kuara da kajan Vice President kajaram la tidial tamarawit. And would mo ekona chai sankin kuma USA. Koi chai sankin kuma USA kachi kuma South Sudan jako betaladan tama. Na mo kel katen kona yarka yu South Sudan. Koi jan chai look ke chai look kuma USA ke winmon da den katan don ke yu chaka yarka ja. Nika tai dong lar ke ja kan bun ka kuma anoi cha bai ke ji yo ne ke wal bang ne ke tan dong ke yu cha ga nang ka duom cha ngai ke ja namo ami cha sanction ke ja kan tama chi kuma USA cha goro no bau ko nyam rai laran dan cha la tan du no cha lat ka bom namo ajan kel ka tin yar ge yo sa Sudan tama ko ki mo today content doctor ke Economist Kimo Adiebo kan cha opinion wo Bugor ko biyo sa Sudan biga banping ke bikon mix sa Sudan bugwa kenyam ba korale politician ega no modiani cha kwamping ka jano go ne de ling biata mar